Hello and welcome to the Experiencing Love podcast. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. I love to try new things. Today, I decided to try a steam room for the first time. They have a steam room at my local gym that they reopened not too long ago, and for the past few weeks, I've looked at it longingly and decided that today was the day that I would give it a try, just for fun. I went in there with my little brother and it was really cool. Or should I say, it was really hot. Breathing in steam is a very interesting sensation. It feels interesting. There's almost a part of me that didn't want to take deep breaths because it felt so weird. I don't know. I enjoyed it, and I feel like it's going to become a regular part of what I do because I felt good afterwards as well. And why not? It's there. I'm there. It's only an extra 15, 20, 30 minutes going through the process of getting into the steam room and then getting out and showering and dressed and heading home. And that got me thinking a little bit more about trying new things. There's so much left of the world that I haven't tried yet that it almost seems silly to me to not try new things more often. I guarantee I haven't experienced more than 0.001% of the world, or at least what the world has to offer. I haven't met all the people. I haven't tried all the activities. I haven't seen all the places. I maybe even haven't felt all the emotions. Who am I kidding? I know I haven't felt all the emotions. Or maybe I felt them, but I just haven't felt them to the magnitude that other people have. The one that comes to mind is the pride and joy of meeting my first son or daughter. I feel like bringing a child into the world is a beautiful experience. Not everyone does it, and certainly not everyone has to. It's not a requirement, and some people choose not to, some people don't want to, and I totally get it. I just know for me, from a very young age, I decided that I wanted to be a father. Or maybe I didn't decide that at a young age, but there's a point in my life where everything seemed to be crumbling beneath me. I didn't know what I wanted to do, what direction I wanted to go in. I felt lost and confused and alone. I was questioning everything about what I thought and believed about the world. But there was one thing that I never questioned. And the one thing I never questioned was that I want to be a father. I want to teach my children what I know, and I want to leave my corner of the world better than the way I found it. That's it. Since then, I've realized that leaving my corner of the world better than I found it can be as small as picking up a piece of trash while on a walk, or it can be as big as changing someone's life forever, transforming their life, giving them a gift that they never thought was possible, and then doing that for more and more people. There's a lot of ways to impact the world. And so I know deep down that's a part of who I am. And that's a part of my vision and what I want to create. That's something I haven't experienced yet. And while I'm not close to experiencing that now, I'm missing a couple prerequisites, like having someone to start that family with. I know that's something I'm aiming for. I know that's in my vision. I know that's in my future. I also acknowledge, like I said before, that I don't have my person yet. I don't have the person that I'm going to have my first child with, have a lot of my firsts with. Maybe I've met them already. Maybe I haven't. And I think about it like this, that regardless of if I've met them or not, I haven't done what I'm supposed to do to get them into my life. Whether that's be courageous and step out of my comfort zone or try something completely new. There's something I haven't done, and so I look at it like this. Rather than trying to do the same things over and over again, expecting a different result, I can keep trying new things until I find what works for me. I could try new activities. I could try new experiences. I could visit new places. I could try new foods. I could try out new mindsets. I could think differently, behave differently, until I find what works for me, what gets me what I want in life. I also acknowledge that there's different experiences, different skills, different circumstances for different goals that I want to achieve. I may be one type of person for my family that I'm going to create versus another type of person when I'm running multiple companies. I'll definitely behave one way in the boardroom and behave a much different way in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. That felt odd to say, and that's why it's staying in there. Once again, I think that'll give me a chuckle, or more importantly, a good cringe the next time I listen to this. I recently spoke about joy, about setting yourself up for joy and happiness in the future. Maybe it's also good to set yourself up with a little cringe, a little embarrassment. God knows of all the times that I've embarrassed myself. I know of all those times because some of them occasionally keep me up at night. Maybe for 5 minutes, maybe for 10. It's never for that long. But I have some moments in my life where I've made some decisions that make me face palm so hard. And I just have to accept that it happened, accept that I made a mistake, and move on. So returning back to the idea of trying new things. Earlier this year, I tried something new, which was my fast. I did a 5-day water-only fast. And I love what it did for me and my mental clarity and interrupting many of the habits that I had in my life, specifically around food. I find that I've fallen back into some of my old habits. And because of that, I think the timing is good that I'm starting another one of those fasts. I made sure that within the last 10 weeks, I got all the nutrients I needed and more. I was eating well. And now I'm at the point that I'm going to recreate that mental clarity again. I'm going to interrupt those patterns. I'm going to think differently about food and my relationship to food. And of course, I'm going to do it in a safe manner, making sure to track everything that I do and ask for help when I need it. So that's starting tomorrow. For the past few days, I've been preparing for it, slowly eating less, eating more whole foods. Today, I've already eaten my meal for the day. And technically, starting from this last meal that I've had, I'm fasting. So if you're listening to this now, the next few episodes, you may notice a slight shift. Specifically, my energy or upbeat attitude might be a little lower than usual, or it may seem that way. And that's expected for me now. I see that coming. I just wanted to give that heads up too. I re-listened to one of the episodes from my last fast, and it was truly comical because I could hear my energy dip, but also I could hear some of my self-doubt. So I think it was a little bit of both. It was a little bit of that denial, a little bit of that confusion, and I love that I did that. And so I'm doing it again. And now I'm thinking about maybe I could try something new. I could switch something up. Because I'm at a point in my life where I have a lot of options in terms of the direction I want to go in. I can't make a lot of decisions now. I can't commit to a lot of choices now. I guess in terms of financials. But I'm at a place now that I truly feel like I have freedom. I have freedom of choice. I have freedom to choose what I want and create the life that I want to see myself live in 20 years. They say the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time is right now. Well, 20 years ago, I was definitely planting seeds in my life, and I'm under those trees now. And I also acknowledge that I could sit under these trees and let these trees grow. Or, if I want a different type of life in 20 years from now, I have to start planting the seeds now. I have to start doing the different things now, trying things out, seeing what fits, seeing what doesn't, watch the sapling grow, so that 20 years from now I could look back to today, April 9th, 2025, and thank myself for the seeds that I was planting. The saying goes, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time is today. And honestly, I see that we're all always planting seeds. We just don't know which ones are going to grow, which ones are going to flourish, and which ones might die off. So try new things, plant new seeds. Plant as many seeds as you can right now, because you never know which ones are going to grow into your greatest trees. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Enjoy whatever weather you have going on. Enjoy the smiles, enjoy the people. Remember to always fill up with the love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.